What up, my dudes and dudettes? Got me some Xboxes. I bought them from the store, as you can very tell. From the store, that says retail. But anyways, I got these two XDKs from an unknown source. They're both Irish Xboxes. I'm gonna actually take them apart and compare the insides. This prototype, when I first bought it, the listing on the website I bought it from, the guy put pictures from like in the chronological order of how he plugged it into the internet and updated it, and it showed the boot error of E107, meaning this thing has been remotely wiped by Microsoft. So that's really fun. Now this one, the guy fucking factory resetted it before he gave it to me, which is awful. So I started using it as a regular Xbox, play games and whatnot, because it's just a retail kit, just a regular Xbox. And while I was using it, like after 2 days, the hard drive failed. It might have been my fault. I plugged in a file on a USB that would overclock the Xbox, but I don't know if that had a factor in. You know, these are notorious for having failing hard drives. Another thing about these two, they have M.2s, and obviously these buttons and this extra screen. That's kind of cool. Something also cool, the bottom of this says Xbox One blank XDK. Now this other one says Xbox One X XDK. For this one, I'm going to try to get this to boot properly. I really don't care if it boots into retail or dev mode. If it can boot into dev mode, if it can boot into an older version, that's fine. But I'll speak to my associates with this one. But this one, all it needs is a new hard drive. Well, I'm going to be putting a SSD into it. That's all it needs. I'm literally just using this as a regular console. I guess I'm going to do a tutorial on how to take it apart. You got to take these back two. Here's an IO shield. You got to take these back two rubber feet off. Now, something to note, these are cheap foam ones, so obviously they're not here anymore. I absolutely demolished them taking it apart the first time. But the prototype has rubber feet, and I reinstalled those, so that's really nice. Now this, I don't even remember what Torx it is. I don't even look at the numbers. I just fit it in there. Yeah, that one. But these are long bolts. They go all the way through to the top. I'll show y'all when I get these off. Oh, that's right, that one's spinning. Okay. Well, that one's fucked. But anyways, this just comes up. You'd have to have way more force than that if you have one of these. But yeah, when you take it off, it feels like you're breaking it. But anyways, this top cover will slide forward. Show y'all, just literally put your fingers on the bottom portion, slide it, comes right up. Oh, some ribbon cables and whatnot. This is what I was talking about. It's gonna be hard to see, but let me get this off. Make sure you take these ribbon cables off, obviously. This is that little piece that's supposed to be on this side, but it fucking snapped. And it's right here. I'm gonna have to get some fucking pliers, aren't I? Shit. Pliers. Okay, when I feel like it, I will super glue that back on. Funnily enough, I don't feel like it. Don't worry, guys. This will not break it. I've already broken this, technically. There we go. Here's that little piece. Focus. Focus. There we go. You still can't fucking see it. Okay. Anyways, if yours is broken, make sure you get it off. But, yeah. Okay, well, here's the RF unit. Get a good close-up on that. Model 1803 made in China. Microsoft Corp. I guess I'll cover that MAC address. There's some differences between this and the prototype. I forgot. It has this piece, but it doesn't have this. And on the side, it doesn't even have this at all. It has a hole for it. So it's kind of strange how it doesn't have this. I'll show you all that later in the video. But I don't remember what fucking screws it is. If I'm missing one here, I have mix match ones here and the power supply. Obviously I learned the prototype which ones is the proper ones, but anyways, it's kind of hard to tell. I could get one of these screws out. See here, the screw, focus please. Oh my fuck. As you can see here, the top is flat. That's how I guess you can identify what's screwed. It's the long one or short one. You want to get all these long ones out. Here is a short one. I believe I can take this out without any issue. Some of these are real fucking hard to get out, but yeah, this is a rounded one. And as you can see, it's real short. Do I have to take? I'll put it back in, I guess. I don't remember how to take this apart. This comes, should I disconnect that? Yeah. This is the extra USBs you saw in the front. Carefully pull up the tab and pull the ribbon cable out. There's also this ribbon cable right here. Should I do ASMR, guys? This is getting a little boring. Okay, there we go. Boom. The two halves come apart. Oh my god. Here you are. Here's the bottom. There's a fan. And that's about it. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. I believe I just take this little screw off right here. Don't drop it like that. I gotta twist it. Crank it down. I don't know why they have to be so fucking tight, but they are so hard to screw in. You know, almost like they're not meant to come apart, almost. And now, this just comes up, eventually. And keep in mind, there's another ribbon cable there. Yeah, this comes off. Keep track of these. Make sure you don't break any of them. Yeah, this is what it looks like. There's no Easter eggs like the Series X or anything. It's just literally an Xbox. It says disc. Says nothing there. Nothing there. I mean, okay, whatever. But yeah, this shit just comes right the fuck out. Oh, I forgot about a crucial step. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just take all this shit out. Giant ass heatsink. Looks like shit. I don't know why, but it runs. It gets really fucking hot. They really did not design this with heat in mind. They just have a huge ass fan. And that's it. Fucking huge heatsink. Oh shit. Might as well take this bottom off actually, because I have to get to the M.2. Let's take the power supply out first. I don't want to mix match these screws. Let me show y'all this. The threading is completely different. I really fucked this thing up. The black one is fine and longer. The silver one is coarse, if that's the right term, and shorter. I really don't fucking know how those fit. I'm pretty sure the black one only fits in that one. The silver one only fits in that one, but whatever. What else is stuck? I think it's just this one right here. Also, another thing is, any of these round screws, I'll show you in a second, actually. Let me get this flipped around again. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's still fucking screwed in. Right fucking here. Okay, I was wrong about that. Don't listen to me. Now, something about this, I don't know if I already said it. When I bought this, the guy that sold it to me said it would power on and it would crash after he played a game, and I just took it as, oh, that's just a power supply issue. So I thought, when I first bought it, I thought the power supply was fucked, and when I got it, I plugged it in, didn't even turn on. Like, it wouldn't turn on at all, no power, nothing. And I was searching for this power supply. I was actually gonna buy a power supply. I'm glad I didn't, but I was testing it. These pins, one is, I think, gray is power and black, you can see there, it doesn't matter. Black is ground. I was using my multimeter in there, testing it while it was plugged in. Then I unplugged it. Then I was probing it and whatnot. It still said 12 volt because obviously there's capacitors in there. Then I accidentally bridged the two probes. It fucking sparked. It fucking flashed in front of me and was like, holy shit. And then I got scared, so I just put the whole thing back together and it turned on like nothing fucking happened. So I guess if you guys get a console like this, doesn't turn on, I guess just, okay, maybe don't do that. Maybe just, I don't know. I let it sit. It was sitting for a while. Unless I wasn't supposed to plug it in just yet. Maybe I was supposed to press the power button and may have released that extra energy still in the capacitors. Well, first, don't plug it in. Just press the power button up front. See if it'll, discharge or whatnot. Then, plug it in. Then, see if it turns on. If it doesn't turn on, then at your own discretion, I guess, short the fucking power pins while it's unplugged. Okay, anyways, here's the thing I wanted to show. I don't know what these are called, like this thing, like bosses or whatever, embossments. I don't fucking know. You can see that pin, that corresponds to this right here. Just keep in mind, if you see these when you're taking apart, that's directly to the motherboard, so don't bother that until you take the power supply out and the disk drive and whatnot. But yeah, let me unscrew the hard drive and I'll get that out. Boom. Plug this shit. And something interesting about this board, this right here, J22 Facet. So that's how you say it. If y'all have one of these, tell me in the comments. Probably assume you're lying, because who the fuck has that J22 Facet board that plugs into there? But essentially, it's a debug port. You know, you're able to dump the NAND and flash the NAND and whatnot. Oh, fuck, there's hair in there, dude. I'm so fucking hairy, bro. Let me get this shit out, and I'll show y'all everything about this thing. The first Xbox I took apart, I wasn't thinking, right? Trying to get the X-Ring, I think, on? Yeah, I got it off just fine, but getting it on was a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was having trouble, but in reality, I was not doing anything good. The Xbox still works great, like it doesn't even overheat or nothing, but what had happened was the corner of the X-Ring wasn't going down all the way before I put the bottom shield on. Obviously, you're supposed to screw it in, then it'll even itself out, it'll lock in, but I didn't know that. So I took a fucking hammer to it. The heatsink bent a little. It didn't burst open, didn't break, the fins are still fine. But like, I just took a hammer to the damn corner. It still works, so... Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Boom. Here's all the thermal pads. I don't know if it is a bad thing that I don't replace them. I don't give a fuck. Really? Oh my god. Okay, careful. I don't know what I did there, but hopefully it didn't break anything. But here is a M.2. Oh my god! What the fuck? Look at all this corrosion. I took apart the prototype and it had the same fucking problem. Corrosion. All in this ground plane right here around the USB header. I don't know why. Is that a sign of the coin battery going out? I don't know. Well, I guess that, if you want to preserve your shit, clean that. I don't feel like cleaning it. But it is a Samsung. Yeah, Samsung Electronics. Let me get my adapter out. My dongle. Where's my dongle? Dongle made in China. That is not the right dongle. Let me just hint to y'all something really funny. See that? See, that's a PCI Express by 4. What if I just plug that shit in? Oh my god, it fits. I doubt that will do anything. I would have to saw this end off. Focus! Oh my god. I'd have to saw this end off so I can fit a full PCI thing on there. There's the dongle. Oh shit, it still has the SSD on the prototype. Okay. It's just it's just an NTFS. It's not like external game drives. It's detected in the Xbox operating system as development files. I don't really think it will contain anything. Let's see. Yep, development SSD, and it has 2 XVDs of around 80,000 kilobytes. I'm not going to show that because that most certainly has some data on it. Okay, well, there's fucking nothing on that. I mean, yeah, but shh, there's nothing on there. Well, here is the box. I am scraping it on my party table. Holy fuck. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know how to take this X-ring off. I'm assuming you use a flathead, like a really small one, and you just get it under here. Okay, so there it is. I don't know, just push on it. I'm scared, bro. How do I do this safely? Just push. Oh my god, okay, there it is. Here's the heatsink, dude. That thing looks schmexy. This baby right here in the middle, this big beast. It has, I think, 44 compute units in the GPU rather than 40. And instead of 12 gigs, it's 24. Double. Oh, man, I just realized I gotta fucking clean that. But yeah, that's the Xbox motherboard. if you guys wonder, or Xbox XDK. It looks really similar. I forgot what the retail one looks like, but I'm pretty sure it's just a downsized version of this. I/O, I'm pretty sure is the same except for that debug Ethernet. Got me paper towel, bunch of fucking Q-tips, not properly labeled 99% alcohol. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this shit. But yeah, here's the chip. That's awesome, bro. I will compare that to the prototype. I doubt it's anything different, but whatever. Okay, and let's now get the perfect image piece. That looks perfect right there. Just a little more there. Boom, baby. Best it's gonna get. This whole fucking thing is soaked in goddamn isopropyl alcohol. I did not put that much on here. That looks like... Oh, fuck, I forgot about the heat thing. Okay, well. Gotta clean this too. Let's get this shit on here. Baby, carefully. Now they say, don't take it off after you put it on. Because it creates a vacuum bubble. Or whatever the fuck they say, air bubbles. Like, that's not how that works, but okay. Ooh, that's on there. Oh, that smells good. What the fuck, dude? Hold on, that smells like gingerbread. Oh, dude, that smells so good. Why did the damn thermal paste smell so good? God damn, I'm gonna eat the whole thing later. Damn, let's get this shit back on. This shit's scary, bro. You can... Okay, well, I guess I just suck. It went on perfectly. Okay, well, that just went on like nothing was wrong. On my other Xbox, it would just stick up in the corner. Took a damn hammer to it, did nothing. Besides, you know, break my fucking heatsink, and somehow still works. Actually, I need to take this off. This is part of that trick I'm going to show y'all. What is that, dude? Can y'all tell me what port that is? Oh, look at that little golden ring. How fancy, Microsoft. How fancy. So the bottom shield, as you can see, that's the OLED. God damn, it's dirty as fuck. There's the OLED screen. I'm going to show you. You notice that I took off the board that plugs in. You literally just do this. Which way does it go? I think it goes this way, so I gotta plug it in like this. You get the gist. Just plug it in eventually. There we go. Wasn't that hard. But anyways, what you're gonna do is you flip it like this. This, oh, don't forget that. This plugs into this. Wait, you just made them up. This is the bottom. And you'll see that port right there. You literally just flip it, line it up, and plug it in. There we go. Be very careful of those ribbon cables. You just screw these two in there. You can't get to that one just yet. You have to flip it upside down. Just flip your shit. Make sure you keep that ribbon cable at the, like, same length. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's this little ribbon cable for the top half. Make sure you take that out. Maybe slide it forward. I think it's just in. Or not. I don't know. Let's flip it upside down now. But yeah, boom. That's how you not break the OLED screen. Because that's obviously not replaceable. If someone out there can find the OLED screen, that would be epic. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I didn't do it right. There's a screw I forgot. I have to get it in. This is pretty self-explanatory, what I'm doing. You just make sure you put the screws back in. Okay, that's it. I'm putting it back. Okay. Like that. Make sure you put your screws in. Okay. I'm gonna go turn it on. get this bitch apart. But yeah, this is the first thing to note. This is the front RF unit, codename Tungsten. It doesn't say tungsten. But yeah, that little Wi-Fi chip, or whatever the hell that is, not there. Here's the other one. They are very different. Looking at the components on the side. Actually here too, the components around this RF unit are still there. Yeah, there's nothing really different. Okay, that's cool. I'll take this bitch apart. This is the prototype. This is the regular. If you need one of these fans, here's the damn numbers. That number, see, dude, I could not be a surgeon. They look the same. Just got everything right next to me. Glad I did this. Prototype, not prototype. The numbers are very similar. But yeah, you can buy these on some weird Polish website. I was thinking I needed to buy one of them for the non-prototype because it wasn't booting, but I realized just short the power pins to the damn thing. It'll fix itself. I don't recommend doing that, but if you really have to, then okay. So far the board looks the same. Okay. What the fuck is that? Why is there just a pad here? Oh, it's loose. That's even worse than the other one. That's worse. We got here the non-prototype. Flip it over. Look at that. That's also corroded, but not that bad. That one, you can see that shit from space. Oh, come on, just come out. Fucking thermal paste. It's probably dry as a bone. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. This just looks like the other one. Ah, shit, I forgot again. The thing I was going to talk about. It's kind of hard to see now visually, but this connector comes out this side, and that front, this RF unit, or whatever this is, plugs in through there, into the motherboard. Up here, this connector plugs into something, but it's not existent on this kit. Other RF unit, codename Graphite. Focus, there we go. It's got this little chip on there. This is from the not prototype. This one doesn't have it. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Well, yeah. I don't really notice anything different because it's the same. Despite saying prototype all over it. A lot of components are flipped. Okay, see this little blank spot right here. There's nothing really there. It's just nothing. I mean, there is a fan header on the prototype and this little unpopulated capacitor. I really don't know what they're for. But yeah, that's one difference. This chip, if I can see it, is a little different. There's a little black one. Doesn't have any what do you call it? That rubber, the epoxy stuff they put out around on the edges. And it's not really square. This one, you can see it's got that epoxy on it. And it's more square. Oh yeah, the other difference. Shoot. On the prototype, this little green thing right in the middle, R039. I don't know if that's a resistor or not. I'm not no damn electrician. I don't know what that is. Probably a resistor. This is R039. This says R010. I have no clue what it does. Okay. This is the prototype. Along here, there's just these capacitors. There's nothing on the edge of this line. Right? Yeah, it says GFX core down there. Nothing on the line of the actually CPU. Doesn't matter. Nothing there, specifically. But this, the regular one, has these two extra things right dab in the middle. Yeah, C1332. No. Oh, yeah, C1332 and C1333. Yeah, I have no clue what that is. I'm not no expert. Let's see what else. Yeah, these are practically the same. The reason why it says a prototype, I'm pretty sure, is just because it was released to game studios before it was even, announced. Well, I don't think it was announced, but it, didn't come out. the One X at least. So like really, they already had the hardware down. They weren't really doing anything different between, especially since they're XDKs. They're nothing. The only difference might be the no, definitely is the CPU. The fuses can be burnt differently. So I cleaned this up. I also cleaned the other one, as you can see down there. I want to note something. You can also see my camera. No, it's going to be hard to tell what the numbers are, but keep in mind, look, there's no etching marks. And this is the prototype. If you look, the part number, the most significant part is 5794. Right? Now here is the not prototype dev kit. It's got the Xbox logo, 4K, says Xbox One. If you look, it says 5792. I kind of just wanted to note that. I thought it was pretty cool. The reason for it, I don't know. It's supposedly they're different. On the last console, I didn't put the perfect amount of thermal paste on there, but let's see if I can do it this time. That's a lot, but we'll see what happens. It's fine. I can check. Oh, dude. Perfect. Who gives a fuck? Okay. It's back together. Well, guys, that's it. That's the prototype. All the differences and cool things about it. I'm gonna stop the recording now, bro. I don't know what else to say. I got other Xboxes to take apart today, so it's my allocated Xbox day.